Feinics Nation, how you doing? What's going on? It's your girl, Jade Feinics. We are back. We are in the Lavender's Nest. Hello. The color wheel is spinning. Hi.
We had to make sure that my television was muted because all I do is listen to Larry David in the background to make my day go round. So you almost heard half of Curb Your Enthusiasm at the top of this podcast. In case you all don't have HBO Max subscriptions, there's your free sneak peek.
Yeah, also, if you guys have Verizon, you know you can get HBO Max and all these channels for super cheap.
Oh, yeah. They're specials.
They're specials.
They're
Specials.
special. I love feeling special.
I mean, seriously, we're always special.
It's true. It does really keep us on our toes.
My mom used to tell me I was special. Now she just tells me I'm a bitch.
You know who else is really special?
Who?
The Feinics Nation.
Yeah, buddy.
Nice.
Because you guys really pulled through these last few weeks. We were very excited to try this new little polling activity on social, see if you guys enjoyed it.
Which
we even
worked.
had it. We
It
even had
worked.
one tie. So we actually had to do more brackets than I thought we'd need to do.
I'm actually really excited about this.
So that was such a great, fun activity for us. And I feel like if you guys really enjoyed it and you guys want another little 3-parter series, let us know in the comments here and
Hell
we'll
yeah.
put something else together. We'll find another fun theme and ride off of that. But thank you guys to everyone who participated. And we're excited to start on our first bracket today. Am I right?
Hell yeah, we are.
Yes.
So we heard you guys wanted to hear a little bit about our friend Bigfoot.
We will talk about Bigfoot. We will. Because honestly, Halloween, October was just amazing for the Feinics Gate. Y'all really just kicked some serious ass. And yeah, did you get as many podcasts in October? No. Why? Because that is peak spoopy season for us.
It's true.
Yeah, we were busy.
I mean, we did
Busy
a
with
lot.
spoopy.
We did a lot.
Yeah.
Frickin' I myself had a wedding, then Comic-Con.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you to everyone at Comic-Con, by the way, who approached us. We're excited to hear about the podcast, that took photos of your girls here. Like, that was so exciting. And being my first New York Comic-Con back, it was such a wonderful, great experience. So thank you to all of y'all who started following the gate after New York Comic-Con.
Hell to the fuck
We're
yeah.
so happy to have you guys here
Welcome.
and to have your support. And we really hope you stick around for the ride.
Hell yeah. But yeah, no, New York Comic Con. What else did I do, guys? Remind my ADHD brain.
Oh,
what
Oh,
is
we had
on.
Moonlight Market.
We
every day
had
of the month,
Moonlight
which
Market.
was,
I
as
love
always, fantastic.
Moonlight.
Yes.
Yeah.
Moonlight was fucking awesome.
Always a fun time. Vibes always immaculate. We love Moonlight.
Yeah.
What
I
else
mean,
did we
it was
do?
I think it was the last time we were at the Great South Bay Brewery because now we're having another Moonlight in December and the Feinics Gate will be in attendance. The Krampus Market, but that's at
Yeah.
the Blue Point Brewery now.
Wait a minute. Do you guys actually want to hear a joke about that?
I would
Yes.
love to hear a joke about that.
My mom and sister want to come?
To the Blue Point Brewery?
Yeah, they want to come for Krampus.
I mean, by all means.
My mom asked for the link.
That's
Well,
so cute,
technically, my
actually.
sister asked for the link on behalf of my mom.
I don't know how to feel about this. Do we like this?
So I'm
think
debating
it's
if I want to
cute.
tell. No, but here's the thing. I'm debating. Should I tell them what goes on at a Moonlight Market?
No.
You see that? Yeah. You see, I'm like, or do I just let them go in blind? And I'm leaning towards letting them go in blind because honestly, it's all on the fucking website anyway. But let's face it, they don't read.
Hey, listen. Buyer beware.
Exactly. And they're all 21 plus. Oh God, my sister's over 21. That's insane.
That's always wild to think about. When
She's
your youngest
22.
sibling is over 21, it gets a little scary.
As I stare you both down and nearly 40 with siblings that are only a year and 3 years younger than me.
Fair.
Fuck you both.
Although I do think the craziest was going with my youngest brother and taking him to Disney on his 21st birthday so that we could do food and wine. And it just dawning on me that my baby brother was now 21 and I was the old one.
Oh man.
I can't. Fuck you guys. No, it amuses the fuck out of me because I do have a half sister and a half brother who are still in their 20s.
Okay.
Okay, but my half sister is turning 25 in January.
Oh,
Oh, she's younger than me.
She's younger than me.
Yeah, she's 15 years younger than me.
Oh, God.
So she'll be turning 25 in January, and my half brother just turned 23.
Oh, God.
God.
A baby. Mm-hmm. He's a baby.
He's a fresh out the womb baby.
He's still older than my sister, but damn.
Yeah, I mean, and then, you know, I'm going to blow up my sister and my brother here. They're 37 and 39. Or they're
Wow.
gonna be. Yeah, because if I'm turning 40, my sister's turning 39, my
Oh,
brother's
man.
turning 37.
Wild.
I know. My mother hates me right now. And she likes to remind me every chance that she gets that she has a 40-year-old child. And I look at her and I go, yeah, you do. But not for another 5 months. Fuck off.
So good luck.
Yep.
Yep.
Yep. But I don't care. I want a big party when I turn 40.
Yes, we need to have
will throw
one.
you a big party. We'll
I've
make it work.
already annoyed the DigiNan and said if I don't get a large 40s party where I'm like celebrated as the goth queen entering into her twilight years, then
Twilight years. Oh my
Come
God.
on now.
No, but you're a goth, so it kind of checks.
40 is the new 30, so.
true. I mean, and also there's also the fact that nobody can tell that I'm 40.
No, exactly.
true.
My aunt still thinks that you're in your 20s, so.
So does everybody I talk
My
to.
mom thought you were in your 20s. My
See?
mom was like,
So-
what? And I'm like, yeah.
It's called having a good heart.
Yeah.
you're-
and skincare.
Your
And skincare.
insides show on your outside.
Wear SPF, my friends.
Wear SPF. Do that mask.
Considering, you know, I mean, can I be a bitch and talk about Comic-Con a little bit?
Do it.
Before
You know
we
what?
get into Bigfoot?
Go ahead.
So
That's what we're here for.
because I mean, I was behaving like a full cryptid all weekend. Not
Yes.
gonna deny it. Like I was.
Especially as Agatha.
Oh my god, I was
Full blown cryptid.
totally. I was.
You were so hot as Agatha.
So hot.
I need
wish
to
I
get
was
that.
there for that.
Yo, I'm so mad that that the cosplay gave me such sensory fucking problems.
Yeah.
It was way too tight.
Fair.
It was so tight I could not take a full breath.
Yeah,
Like
no.
at all. And everybody's like, "Are you wearing a corset?" I was like, "No, it's because I have big tits, and I can't fit in this outfit." And the funny thing is, it was big everywhere else except there. Like
that's
right up-
annoying.
and I'm just sitting there going, "This is because I got this off of Amazon. It's not one that I made myself. It was a last minute, you know."
No shame. No shame.
No, none at all. It was a last minute thing, a request by the Lavenders
Yeah.
to match her Scarlet Witch with my Agatha. And I'm sorry, I don't give a fuck what anybody says. I killed it.
You
did.
totally fucking
looked
killed
fucking
it.
amazing.
I mean, I saw so many Agathas throughout the weekend, and I just keep looking at them like, I'm better.
But let's be real. The real Agatha would say that. She genuinely would go around and be like,
Is
Needs
this
a little
supposed to
work.
be me? I mean, you guys should have totally gotten it better.
I mean, there's literally a scene in Agatha All Along, and I think I'm allowed to say this because it's been some time, where it's not a spoiler, but there is one episode where in one of the trials, they're all different versions of famous movie witches.
Yeah, I've seen the memes about that
and
one.
Agatha is like a witch of the West, and she's literally like, you know, they based her character off of me. And Wiccan is just like, yeah, can you prove it?
Oh my god.
Honestly, everything about
Wait.
Agatha All Along is perfect. Nothing can go wrong with it. It's lovely. It's queer. It's just beautiful. And it gives me hope in Marvel again.
What makes me laugh even harder, and again, I will get into to the New York City Comic Con tea in a moment. What makes me laugh even harder is that they physically said, like everybody said that Agatha was gonna flop.
That's
yeah.
true.
And right now, to date, it is the highest grossing. It even beat out Loki.
As
Wild.
it should, honestly.
It beat out the Loki series.
Because here's my opinion. In my opinion, everything in Agatha All Along was perfect. I enjoyed every moment of it. It was beautifully written, beautifully directed. I want Jack Schaefer to do everything in Marvel moving forward. She's absolutely fantastic. She created WandaVision. Like, she's just everything to me. And in my opinion, Loki minus the first season, the beginning of the first season and the finale is so mid. It was so mid. Like, the beginning of the first season was great, and then they had him want to hook up with another version of himself, and then I totally lost interest. And then the second season was, in my opinion, whatever. And then the ending of it was so good, it made up for the fact it was mid. That's just my opinion. Jack Schaefer is the only one that I feel I've seen things that she's done that it's 10s all across.
I love that for her. You know, I also just like Gremlin Brain just had an idea.
Speak.
So is Agatha and Wanda like a duo that you guys would bring back?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So I don't know if this is a spoiler, so sorry guys, but like, would you guys want a Lady Death
Yes.
to join the party?
Are you even asking that question?
Like, is that even, that should just be a statement.
Ma'am,
I'm bringing
it was,
All
Lady
right,
Death
time to
to the
go get
party.
fucking skull prosthetics and shit.
like, I'm sitting here
Fucking
even like
please.
wondering why the hell you would even ask us. Like, this is literally expected.
Because that's exactly what I want.
I like to ask. I do not assume.
Please assume.
Please assume, because in that case, you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like honestly, I do want to explore all the different versions of Agatha and see which one I'm the most comfortable in.
Yes.
Oh, because she has
the
so
thing is,
many
you
fun
fucking
outfits.
ate in that version of the costume, but I definitely like understand where the sensory overload comes in.
Honestly,
If I can fix the cosplay to a point where I actually am comfortable wearing it, i.e., finding a way to make that cosplay my own, or hell, even sewing it myself, then
that in terms of getting the right fit, that's probably what you have to do. Unfortunately, do you still have the one?
of course I do. You don't throw away a cosplay just because it's slightly too small.
Let me take a look at it.
Yeah, we might be able to even like take out the seam.
Yeah, it's gonna be a process.
We can figure it out.
Yeah, we could fuck around with it.
I honestly think
If
that
not, we use it as a template.
Yeah,
You would
We could use
eat
that as like a sewing pattern. And
her traveling witch's road outfit. You'd eat it.
See, now here's the other thing. TLDR. When I do characters, I like to be fully versed in the lore. I like to be fully aware so I can fully become the character. Because this was such a last minute ask, and I refused to watch Agatha until the season was done,
Fair.
which I still have not watched it. I haven't had the time to sit there and binge it, honestly, because that's what I will be doing. I didn't have the ability to fully become Agatha. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know how to be, so I was just a gremlin.
But that is Agatha.
I mean, like
No,
real
I
though.
know that she has gremlin energy, and I know that she is very much a gremlin personage, but I was just my own personal way of being a gremlin, and slightly bitchy. Because I do remember her being slightly bitchy from the WandaVision.
she is.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't watched the show either. I just attention span. What's that?
We don't know her.
Yeah, exactly. We don't know her. So for some reason, I can watch, like 7 Scream movies or like 10 fucking Friday the 13th movies. Ask me to sit there and watch a TV show that has 8 episodes. Can't fucking do it.
Nope.
Anyway, it looks really good though.
It does. And like also, can I like give a big shout out to my wife?
Yes.
So shout out to my wife, Tasha, who is going to Motor City Comic-Con this weekend. Or is it Steel? Whatever. It's the one that happens in Michigan. And
Motor City, I think.
There's 2.
Oh.
Yeah, this one might be Steel City. Either way, I know I was supposed to go, but because we are personally going to be appearing at Sip Shop Eat this weekend again, like we did back in June, Tasha is going for me, and she's getting me Robert Englund's autograph.
Yes. I love this.
So,
Fuck.
shout out to my wife because she knows how desperately I've wanted to meet that man
I love Robert Englund
so much.
I love
So
him.
I've died. I want to meet him because I have had the pleasure of actually meeting every other major horror film actor.
Oh, shit.
I've met the guy that played Michael Myers, original ones. I've
Yeah.
met the original Jason. I've met the guy that played Chucky. I've met the guy that I've met not Jennifer Tilly, but that's on the list.
I would literally
I will get down on my feet. I will get down on my knees and I will worship at that woman's feet.
I would give up my left titty to meet Jennifer Tilly. Just the left one though.
Just the left.
Just the left one.
Okay. It's fair.
Please
Maybe,
come
like,
to a
half of the
Comic-Con near
right
us,
one.
Jennifer Tilly.
Maybe like half the right one. If
I don't care. I will go feral.
I love Jennifer Tilly so much.
Because, I mean, also think about it. We've met Matthew Lillard.
Yes.
I love him.
We've met Matthew Lillard. Have we met Skeet?
No, we haven't. I would lose my
We were
fucking mind to
supposed
meet
to
him.
meet Skeet,
I would lose my
but
fucking mind if I could meet
he
him.
wasn't able to come when we went, and same with Neve Campbell.
Right. Yeah. Let's see. Who else have I met that's like major horror genre that like made me. I've met Freddie. I was supposed to meet Freddie Prinze at Comic-Con, but he canceled.
Fuck.
Shit. Like, let's just say most of the horror icons that I've grown up with, I got to meet.
Yeah.
So Robert Englund is the only one that I have not met yet
He's the one that got away.
so far. Because every
Wow.
single time he's at a convention, I either am unable to go to that convention, Monster Mania, or I'm,
No.
or I'm otherwise engaged, or he's in another fucking state.
Honestly, I want to meet Robert Englund while I'm dressed in my Freddy Krueger cosplay.
I think he'd blitz.
Oh, I know. I know.
I want this to happen.
And, like, that Freddy Krueger cosplay makes people lose their goddamn minds.
They do.
Yeah, and it's also funny because I have a little ghost face like bracelet that I wear with that now too, because it's like a little like joke, you know, Wes Craven.
I still wear my MagFest, mommy. Sorry.
Yeah. I think I left it at home actually. Fuck.
No.
well.
Oh, well.
okay.
It's okay because honestly, one of the other like things that I want to do in the coming months while we're getting ready for MAG, because yes, all your girls will be at MAG.
Hell yeah, we will.
We'll all be at MagFest in January, and one of the things that we're going to be giving out are special Phoenix Gate bracelets. We're going to
Yes.
give out Phoenix Gate candy. Yeah.
Yes.
Like candy is a term for the bracelets that they
Yeah.
make. So Phoenix Gate candy will be handed out.
I have already found like the sets online to like with like the beads and
You
shit.
do realize I have like 6 of them
I love you.
ready.
I love you.
I'm so ready.
I wanna
'Cause
do it.
also cheese.
Queso.
Cheese. The queso meter.
Cheese at 3.
Yes.
Cheese at 3. I'm so looking forward to MAG. I need to.
And I
Honestly,
can't wait to like literally expose Kayla to all of it.
Exactly.
Yo.
I'm like, I've never been to MAG. I am very excited to just experience MAG. I'm not a party person, so like we'll see if I'll make it to Cheese at 3. I'll probably be asleep.
The old lady will be
The old lady will
You'll
be in
asleep
bed.
you'll be asleep with Cam in the room and
Perfect.
Worst comes to worst is we'll shake you like be like cheese at 3. No. Okay, bye.
Bye.
like, yo, real.
Or I'll be in like full blown pajamas. Like my hair.
oh,
will
no,
be
we
sticking
went in
out
pajamas.
In like
Yeah, no,
12
we were in like I
directions.
was literally just in my big ass like ghost face hoodie.
Yeah.
Like,
And I think I was in my onesie.
yeah, like
I
we
went
were
in
just
my
we were,
rabbit
like,
onesie,
full
dude.
comfy at that point.
We really were just like full comf.
Yeah, full comfy.
Are you trying to blow out the candle? Did it
Yeah,
work?
'cause- Yeah, it blew.
Happy birthday.
Sorry, y'all. I had a candle on and it was like literally burning to the bottom of it. And I was like, I don't want to see what happens if I leave it on any longer. So it is now extinguished.
Extinguished.
Adios.
The sugar cookie candle. I don't know how much will be left of it after this burning, but it was worth it.
Anyways, but that's I just wanted to play catch up because you guys don't really hear us bullshit anymore, especially when we're just diving into the topic.
True.
Yeah.
You know, but Bigfoot, we can talk about him now. Unless
Yeah.
you guys still want me
do
to,
it.
unless
I
you
don't
guys
know.
still want me to talk about the tea.
I mean,
Should I be nice and just keep that amongst ourselves?
I mean, yeah. You see, like I like to stir the shit, but also like sometimes it's like maybe we shouldn't.
And you know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna put this out there. Don't ever for 1 second think that Jade Phoenix doesn't know absolutely everyone. And that's all I'm going to say.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. I think that's the way to do it.
Yeah, but you can keep hiding behind that little table thinking that you're accepted, but not anymore. You're not. How's that international ban feeling? Suck it, bitch. Don't mess with me because I know everybody. Bye-bye.
Yo. Anyway, guess it's time to venture up into the mountains with Bigfoot, right?
It is. I think it's very important that we address the Bigfoot in the room.
I wish I actually had a Bigfoot in here.
I know.
My parents
Surprisingly,
have a
I
Bigfoot
don't
plushie.
have one.
No, we can always get one.
My
We
parents-
should get a plushie Bigfoot. I think that's the move. I
mean-
already have Mothman.
Yes.
I met Bigfoot once up at Six Flags Great Escape.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh my God, did they actually have a walking around character of Bigfoot?
Yes, they did. They had a walking around character of Bigfoot at Six Flags Great Escape, which is up kind of by Lake George. Not like I'm sure that like the town has an actual name, but it wasn't like Lake George itself, but like it's in that area. But yeah, you know, like Bigfoot lore is just so like ingrained up there that they have a fucking Sasquatch walking around the theme park, and they have like T-shirts and plushies and fucking Sasquatch slipper, like the Bigfoot
I
slippers.
love that. I want Bigfoot slippers.
Yeah.
That's what I really
So
want in this world.
There is a picture of me as a teenager, before I knew how to dress, apparently, with my younger sister, from fucking like 10 years ago, almost 10 years ago. Like, no, actually, no, that is a 10-year-old picture at this point. Yeah,
Oh my god.
wild, good times.
So
Anyways, so Bigfoot is also known as Sasquatch.
this is very true, and he has a very fun Asian cousin.
The Yeti.
The
Also,
Yeti.
Sasquatch also goes by Squatch if you're nasty.
This is true.
Yes, not to be confused with the Squatch brand of soap.
I was actually just about to say that. I see way too much Squatch deodorant in my partner's bathroom to not think about that automatically.
My partner has plenty of that as well.
Yeah, that seems to be
man.
the new thing.
That is the new thing. I mean, don't get me wrong, it smells great.
Oh, it does smell great.
Oh, you see, it's funny. My partner just buys whatever fucking soap I buy. Oh no, it's great. Like, I'll just be like, hey babe, what do you want? I don't know, whatever you want. Hey, how do you feel about vanilla? Nah. How about sweet pea? Charles, that's the one thing I'm fucking allergic to.
Boo.
Really? How did this never come up in 5 years?
It has.
It just never did. How's cherry blossom? Okay. Sorry for that weird tangent on soap.
That's absolutely fine.
It's A-okay.
But also,
Absolutely
I just think it's
fine.
funny how he's like, yeah, let's go for the floral scents. And I'm like, you want florals? Okay, cool.
You want to smell like a flower.
And we can't forget that Illinois has their own Sasquatch.
I love that for Illinois.
Sassy the Sasquatch.
That's true.
Oh, I love that their
It
name
is
Sassy.
lovely. It is a roadside attraction statue. And one day I will finally do my little roadside attraction tour of all cryptids.
We're going to do it.
I
wanted-
need to do it. I need to go to the Mothman Festival. There are many things that I need to just engross myself in. But the big thing here is
Big Sasquatch's foot.
the big, not only the big Sasquatch's
I'm sorry.
foot, but it's really interesting because Sasquatch comes from a lot of different parts of modern culture. And I think he's essentially, they essentially created their own subculture in this Bigfoot lore. And you've got people from everything from quote unquote the pseudoscience of cryptozoology to various forms of evidence that try to prove Bigfoot's existence. Personally, I think that Bigfoot could exist. I think there's no way that we could know everything that's out there. So I am a very big believer in cryptids, and I am a very big believer in all things beyond the veil. But what's really cool is
Well, we should probably talk about what Bigfoot
exactly.
is.
Bigfoot actually is considered pulled from a lot of areas, including the European wild man figure, folk tales, and indigenous cultural stories.
Yep.
And what's really cool, and he's basically like a hair-covered humanoid. So think of like a big, giant man with the strength of an ape and
So basically-
the hair of an ape.
So basically, every single Republican we know.
That's giving the Republicans too much credit.
That is
Yeah.
true.
You know, have you ever seen that movie Harry and the Hendersons?
Yes,
Yeah.
I love Harry and the
I've
Hendersons.
never seen that.
It's so
it's
good.
so fun.
I've never seen
It's like
that.
a late '80s, early '90s like family film kind
Yeah.
of. It's so good.
Okay.
It's
is
really
there
fun.
is there a Bigfoot in it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Harry's a Bigfoot.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Harry is the Bigfoot.
Yeah. So Sasquatches are large, hairy, mythical creatures said to inhabit forests in North America, but most particularly in the Pacific Northwest. Bigfoot is featured in both American and Canadian folklore and has since the mid-20th century grown into a cultural icon, permeating popular culture and becoming a subject of its own distinct subculture, as Lavender was saying.
Yeah.
But Bigfoot is pretty cool because, honestly, you're literally going to sit there and tell me that there are so many different versions of Bigfoot from throughout the entire world, and you're going to sit there and tell me that they don't exist?
Yeah, no, you can't do it. Like, again, we have the Yeti in I want to say in like the Tibetan mountains is where the Yeti's originally from.
Yeah, the Yeti's in Asia.
There's like the Australian version.
The Yowie.
Is that the Australian version?
Yowie.
Yowie? That's kind of gay.
Is that a little gay?
Listen, if you know, you know.
I mean, there's Southeast United States call it the skunk ape.
Oh, that's true.
That's a fun one.
Well, I mean, a lot of
sounds like
that
Southeast
actually
United States.
comes from Michael Rugg, who's actually the owner of the Bigfoot Discovery Museum, who
There's a
claims...
museum?
Yes,
love
there
that.
is, and he claims that he smelled a Bigfoot.
Ew.
And how he explains the smell of a Bigfoot is imagine a skunk that has rolled around in dead animals and had hung around the garbage pit.
I don't want to
pits.
do that.
That is how he describes the smell of Bigfoot. So that's where a lot of the idea of the skunk ape comes
I'm sorry. All I think
a
of whenever
fun one.
whenever somebody says that, all I can think of is Anchorman. That one scene where he puts on Sex Panther.
I've never seen Anchorman.
Oh my god. Okay.
I haven't seen it in ages, but I know exactly what you're talking about.
Paul Rudd played one of the reporters in it, and he's, the handsome one. He's the cute guy. He's the,
Which, like, Paul Rudd era is this?
Well, Paul Rudd looks the same all the time. He does not age.
true.
There's no aging Paul Rudd. But they're basically, it's supposed to be like the 70s in Anchorman.
Okay.
So it's supposed to be in the 70s, and he wears he does what he says, I'm gonna musk up, which means he's gonna put on like different musks and clones
God.
or whatever. He goes, so the not to, since you didn't see it, he puts on a musk called Sex Panther, and he goes, 60% of the time it works all the time.
Oh, so that's where that quote is from.
Yes, it's from Anchorman.
Funny.
But so he puts it on, and Will Ferrell goes, stings the nostrils. It's quite a formidable scent. And so this guy, he goes down, he tries to talk to the person that they're all trying to get with, and basically she's like, it smells like a used diaper full of Indian food. And then one person in the newsroom, because they all start panicking and freaking out, goes, oh my god, this smells like the time that raccoon got in the copier. It smells like Bigfoot's dick. And they're all just like screaming in horror and running away from Paul Rudd, and he's just like,
Amazing.
all right. And then he had to go outside and be hosed down with a power washer because it stunk so bad.
So I guess that's how you get people to be repulsed by Paul Rudd.
I still would fuck him.
Yeah, even then, I feel like Paul Rudd is just above so many things.
I can't do it.
Honestly,
He's cute, but like
I'm going to be real. The movie that I found Paul Rudd very attractive in, and this will probably be a very unpopular opinion, was This Is 40.
I like that movie.
I have a thing for like...
A wood chipper? A wood chipper.
I have a thing for like men that are good dads and loving husbands.
Oh my god, you mean you have a thing for
like
normal men that don't need a ton of therapy?
and that are like
Wild
well-adjusted.
concept, right?
Wild concept that you actually like a man that is a man?
This is so true. I mean, isn't it? I feel like this is why I'm obsessed with like 90s family sitcoms. Like, I admittedly love Ray Romano in Everybody Loves Raymond, but that'll get us totally off track.
We are not going in there. We're talking.
not
Well,
gonna
even
go
though
down that
we
rabbit
could
hole.
reference it because
We
his brother,
could.
he did call his brother Bigfoot.
He does call his brother Bigfoot. That is an ongoing joke in the show. And he always says it's because, one, he's so much bigger than Ray. Like, he's like over 6 feet. And Ray is like, what, like 5'8",
5'10".
maybe? And
5'10".
they always talk about how he has big feet. And he's hairy. And the whole kind of joke is that his brother is constantly like, everybody loves Raymond more than they love me. Blah, 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 blah. Woe is me.
Yeah, he's such a sad sack.
I love him.
Wow.
but I
though.
adore his character.
He makes me laugh. And he gives me so much joy. I literally the only reason I have the paid subscription version of Peacock is so that I can watch Everybody Loves Raymond whenever I want.
Valid.
I mean, honestly, if any of these brands that we are plugging today would like to sponsor us,
Please, Peacock.
hello.
I spent all Halloween watching the Munsters on Peacock with a bottle of wine. So please, Peacock.
You know, like my thing with it's so funny. I'm like backtracking so much right now, but like my thing with Paul Rudd is I just can only ever see him as that guy from the 40-year-old version with fucking Seth Rogen. It's like, you know how I know you're gay? You listen to Coldplay.
You know
Like
how
that
I know
whole
you're
fucking
gay?
scene while they're playing Mortal Kombat, like fucking what is it? Deception? It's either Deception or Deadly Alliance or no, maybe it's Armageddon. It's one of those like really like it's one of the fucking crappy
MOBA games.
no the 3D era, which was kind of ass. Felt like it was fun.
Oh.
No, it was Armageddon. I think they were playing.
Yeah, I
Or
think
they were
so.
playing Armageddon because that's what the fatality's from. I have to double check with Cam. He would know.
He would know.
He would know.
He's obsessed.
He's a fighting game bro, but he loves that scene. That's like him and one of our other friends. Like that's their like entire
their
fucking
thing.
relationship.
It's their fucking thing. It's fine. But like the one thing to bring it back on Bigfoot,
My ADHD is so big.
We promised everyone we would talk about Bigfoot, so don't worry, we'll keep looping it back if we need to.
So the thing
We'll keep
with
saddling that
Bigfoots,
horse.
the thing with Bigfoots is they say that common descriptions, because a lot of the descriptions that we do get are all firsthand accounts.
yeah, like
Yeah.
big, broad shoulders. I know that's a big one.
No visible neck,
The
Yeah, it's
eyes,
kinda like-
they glow.
longer arms than normal.
Sometimes you get like red glowing eyes. Sometimes they're just
Yeah,
glowing.
sometimes they
Yeah.
just glow in kind of that you took a kind of demonic looking picture of your cat. Or a raccoon. Kind of imagine that.
But that's the thing. Like,
Oh.
we humans and apes do not have the eye shine that other animals do because
Correct.
we don't have the night vision the way that they do.
Yeah.
We don't. We just our rods and cones just don't work that way. Even though a lot of people would give me a hard time and say that is not true, considering if you ever look at any of the actual Polaroid photos from the 90s and 80s, everybody had the red eyes of death.
True.
And I'm sitting there laughing. I'm like, so what happens if you didn't have those? Does that mean that you are not normal? And then I sit there and I go, look at me not having any of those eye shines ever. Whoopsie.
We're going to see into my soul today.
I don't have one. I'm redhead.
That's why you don't have eye shines.
Exactly.
You see, that's the thing. So actually, Bigfoots are very soulful creatures.
So that means Bigfoot cannot be a redhead.
No.
But yeah, guys, watch
Sorry.
out. The Bigfoot can see at night.
They also say that they have enormous feet.
Yes, which is where the Bigfoot
Shocker.
idea comes from. And, you know, there are a lot of
24 inches
documented
long.
findings.
24 inches
impressive.
long and 8 inches wide.
Impressive.
I know.
Yeah.
Where's that fitting? Not in a shoe?
Not in a shoe.
But yeah, there are so many like documented finds of
God.
finding actual footprints.
Yeah,
of
but they think that a
Bigfoot's
lot of
foot.
this also, like a lot of Bigfoot sightings, people it's been explained off as people saw a bear standing
Yes,
up on its
I've
hind
heard
legs,
that.
or because like a lot of the foot casts that they do get have claws.
Yeah.
So they figure it was a bear because bare feet. I actually have seen the cast foot, like what a bear's footprint looks like, and it does look very human-like.
Right. So-
It just has those massive fucking claws.
Yeah.
Exactly. And then there's, oh goodness, that photo of the Bigfoot walking. I'm sure everyone knows
Oh yeah,
what
but
I'm talking
that's
about.
been proven to be a
iconic
hoax.
video.
Yes,
that has been
because
proven to be a
they've
hoax.
said that
Wasn't
can
a guy in a
definitely...
suit?
It was a guy in a suit.
There's
Yeah.
that, or they've said like, to get the eye shine, like a lot of people were theorizing that it was like raccoons in the distance.
And owls.
And because we're in November, one of my favorite Christmas movies references such photograph, Elf. So watch out the next time you watch Elf.
Oh, yeah.
But what's really interesting, I think, also about Bigfoot is no matter how people try to explain it away, no matter how people try to say, oh, it's a hoax, it's A, B, C, D, it is probably one of the cryptids that I see the most Discovery Channel reality television about.
Oh,
Yeah.
I cannot
Squatch owners.
tell y'all how many times I have seen, what is that show? Finding Bigfoot. And my brother spent our childhood vacations going up to Riding High Ranch when we were kids around
Oh,
Christmas season of him sticking his head out the window and the woods are going, whoa, from Finding Bigfoot. And if you know, you know.
Oh no, my favorite is it's
You
like,
love a good squatch call.
oh yeah, no, my favorite's like, oh yeah, we're gonna do the squatch mating call, and I'm like, how do you fucking know that's what it means? Are you trying to fuck a squatch?
That's what I think is really interesting. I'm like, so are these people just like like? Here's the thing. I do think that there are enough cases of it from so many different corners of the world.
Monster
that
fucking is a thing, dude.
there's gotta be.
Oh, I know.
Gotta be.
Oh, I know.
Monster fucking
guys,
is a
hey.
whole fucking genre.
Let's
Hey,
be
Xenomorph
real.
Queen, call me.
Hey.
I'm always here for the fish man from Shape of Water. The fish man from Shape of Water can have whatever he wants
Why?
because he's hot.
No.
No, Guillermo del Toro specifically went around with sketches of the fishman's ass to make it
It's a
as
nice
appealing
ass.
as possible.
I don't know. Maybe I'm just not into aquatic creatures, which is hysterical considering I'm a Pisces.
You see, I
fair.
am.
Like,
That's because you're a Taurus. Taurus love the fucking water sign.
That's true. And I will always look, that was one of like to me, that was one of the hottest scenes in a movie ever. When she like fills up her apartment with all of the bath water from the bathroom. And they have sex.
Okay.
listen,
Well, but also I would like to remind
Well,
everyone
that's how we got freaking.
he's not a fish man, he's a god.
That is how we got Ed in Hellboy.
This is true. I mean, it's the same actor
technically,
too.
no, because
It's a joke,
I know,
And
I
it's
know.
the same
People are
actor.
like,
And
oh,
same
it is, but
director.
I'm like, but it's not though.
but it's funny.
I know it is funny,
But yes.
it's funny, but lore-wise, it does not work.
I just, I would just want to make sure everyone knows that the fish man is a god. So just so everyone knows, he is canonically a god, essentially.
I'm just kind of sad that we didn't get to see the
And-
fish dick. I was promised
mean-
fish dick, and then Guillermo was not allowed to deliver.
No, Guillermo was not allowed. I think
But yet they do come out with dildos that are shaped as such.
all that matters to
BadDragon.com,
me
baby.
is it was
Sponsor me, please.
It was
Sponsor me.
100% the last
sponsor
time
us, but,
I
like, you know.
ever cared about the Oscars.
What was that website again that you wanted to sponsor?
Oh, BadDragon.com.
There you go.
Sponsor us, please.
Yes. No.
But this makes me wonder. I'm like, could Bigfoot also be a god?
No.
Are there little mini like hybrid Bigfoots running around?
Have you seen some of the men in the world?
I mean, true. Like there are just
I
some
mean, shit. Let me not be
specimens.
sexist. Let me not be sexist. Have you seen some of the women in the world? Like, yo,
Look,
I'm
there are just
sorry.
some specimens of society that I'm like, oh. I mean,
it's like-
maybe. Like, this makes me really believe in the existence of Bigfoot.
There are some
Um,
specimens that I have seen, that I've interacted with, that I've had to deal with on a regular basis at conventions that I'm just like, who let you out of your cage?
Oh God,
The zoo called. You're needed
I
by
just
two.
Got flashbacks of that sketchy ass mall I was at in Massachusetts.
So, did you see a Bigfoot in the mall in Massachusetts? Because if I were to find a Bigfoot in the wild, I will believe that's where one would go.
No, but that sketchy ass mall had like a fucking FYE, which is a goddamn relic. It had some, again, curious specimens of all genders. A biohazard waste disposal in the women's restroom. And according to Cam, the men's restroom had human feces smeared all over the wall.
I actually
Where
found
the
that
fuck did you go?
in Disney World.
Auburn,
once, so-
Massachusetts.
I don't want to go there.
We had to kill time in a mall.
I never want to go there.
We didn't have to go to the mall, but we had to kill time somehow. So it's like, all right, what do we do? Mall. You know,
No.
millennial Gen Z, you kill time in a mall.
True.
But,
Although,
oh my God, it was so weird. It was so fucking weird. And like, we were texting our friend
Obviously.
who we were going to meet with for lunch. And like, because our hotel checkout was 11, she was like, hey, I'll meet you for lunch around like 2:30. So we had, a couple hours to kill. So we were like,
So
all
you
right.
went to a feces covered cryptozoology heaven mall.
insane.
I think Bigfoot was probably hanging out in that FYE. He knows none exists anymore. He knows he can get by without anyone asking any questions. He'll just think he's a guy who doesn't bathe and lives in his parents' basement.
In all honesty,
No, he wasn't in the FYE. He was in the anime store across the hall.
yeah, there
Sorry.
it is.
that was mean. Sorry, weebs. No, I'm not.
We love you, weebs. I'm also a weeb, so we really do love
As
you.
I am also a weeb,
So
but
please
seriously,
no.
use your fucking deodorant.
Please know this is all in jest.
It's
but
called a
please
bath.
Use your deodorant.
It's called a fucking bath.
Yeah.
Zip your goddamn pants up.
Listen, wear deodorant, okay? If you're going to a show, if you're going to a convention, if you're just leaving your
Deo.
goddamn house, wear fucking deodorant.
Deodorant, not antiperspirant, deodorant.
Yeah. Fuck.
Like, seriously.
Okay.
God damn.
but
Nothing's
for
worse than
real.
going in the pit or like going by the pit and smelling pits.
So true. I want to know though. Coming
Like, that's
off
why
this
I don't think I could ever
description.
go near Bigfoot, because if he
what
smells
I
the
was
way
gonna
that they
say.
smell,
And what's really interesting is even though he essentially smells so bad, he's almost in every piece of media. He's been featured in countless films, television, reality shows. Like I said, Finding Bigfoot. We're talking about Marvel Comics even had features on Bigfoot. Like, he's everywhere. I want to know who is on Bigfoot's marketing team.
right?
You know, this is what I do
Yo,
for a
hit us
living, and I
up.
feel like I will never trend the way that Bigfoot trends.
Damn.
I don't want to.
So tell me, Bigfoot, who is representing you?
Well, apparently,
I don't
Bigfoot's also been around like since humans lived in caves.
No, there are actually
Petroglyphs.
petroglyphs.
Oh, shit.
Hairy human beings.
like
Neanderthals.
No,
No, we're
'Cause
talking
Neanderthals
like-
are canonically like by every single skeleton we've ever met are actually shorter than us.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
A tall Neanderthal was 5'6", and that was
Oh, damn.
considered tall for them.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
So that means
they were.
Cam would be a tall Neanderthal.
He is a tall Neanderthal.
Correct.
It's kind of stupid.
Neanderthals were not stupid. It's a
Do
myth. They
not tell the Geico caveman, please.
Oh my God, he'll come for us. Geico, if you want to sponsor me, I could really use some free insurance. Just saying.
Sponsor
Sponsor us, because the Phoenix Gate needs a new truck.
And there are plenty of areas where we actually see Bigfoot being represented in specific Native American cultural stories.
Yep.
One of which being the Cherokee tribe. They had a ton of stories like surrounding the idea of these big, giant, hairy men just walking around in the forest at night.
Yep.
And what I find interesting personally about Bigfoot is I feel like Bigfoot is such a great unifier in this world. I feel like you either fully believe in Bigfoot and you're like the people on Finding Bigfoot that are like so excited about it and will find every excuse to talk about them, or you're like, this is nonsense. My grandfather was a big believer in Bigfoot. Part of the reason I'm obsessed with cryptids is because my grandpa used to tell me the wildest whack-ass stories about claims that he's seen Bigfoot when he used to go hunting in the woods and that, you know, Bigfoots could build fires. Like, I'm telling you, I wonder how I am. And then I remember that my grandfather used to literally tell me stories that he went hunting one day and found a leprechaun running around a little pot of gold and playing tricks on him. And I'm like, oh, now I wonder why I'm literally out of my mind. And I say that with all the love in the world, Grandpa, because I looked up to you like you were literally God.
I kind of love this though.
I'm sorry. It makes just a lot of sense.
It does. Like when you think about all the things I'm like hyper fixated on, it's kind of like, oh, I probably heard a crazy story about this. Like I told you all about Heathcliff in our last episode. And our version in my family of the giant rat, which all kind of connects because because my grandfather claimed that he found him at a fire when he was rescuing people.
Yeah.
Which is why he now lived in his cellar. But what's really insane about Bigfoot is I feel like it's the greatest unifier, not only for those reasons, but there are so many different carvings of Bigfoot just across the United States of America.
No, it's true.
Did you know that there's a Bigfoot carving in Crystal Creek Reservoir in Colorado?
No.
There is, and he's so cute. He's like a little man. I
like
love
a little
him.
guy.
He's a little guy. And I'm just like, I love this. I love that Bigfoot is not only an icon for art, he's an icon for culture. And I sit there, and if any of you guys have seen We Bare Bears, that is one of my favorite episodes of We Bare Bears is when they become friends with the Bigfoot. Mm-hmm. I was obsessed with We Bare Bears. R.I.P. Cartoon Network. I miss you so much.
Yo, Cartoon Network was the goat.
But the other interesting
Network,
thing
man.
about Bigfoot is I feel like everyone kind of, especially if you're in like the upstate area, especially like upstate New York, everybody has some sort of story about or variation of the Bigfoot. And I know, Scarlett, you had told us that your mom actually has a Bigfoot sanctuary is it?
Yeah, so my mom is obsessed with Bigfoot. And so my parents do own some like wilderness property upstate. And my mom's like decided it is a Bigfoot sanctuary. Aside from that, like, you know, spot where the cabin is that my dad almost froze my husband to death.
Oh, yay. That's
Yeah.
totally not a veiled response to how he feels about him.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Anyway.
Wow.
Yeah, anyway,
Wow.
but I know my mom is like, nope, it is it is a Bigfoot sanctuary.
Oh my God.
The town that the property is located like nearby or like outside of for many years had a Bigfoot like statue.
What?
But
Really? What happened to it?
I think they took it down after a while.
Boring.
I know. My mom sent me a thing of it because I actually asked my mom, I'm like, hey, you're the Bigfoot lady. Tell me what the deal is. And then she answered for a little bit and then she was like, Google is free. And I'm like, yeah, I know that, Mom, but you're
I'm
like
asking
obsessed
you.
with Bigfoot.
What the fuck?
I'm trying
She gets,
to
I think she gets annoyed
bond.
after a while. Yeah, Williamstown, upstate New York, they had a little tin, not really tin, but like, you know, they had a wooden Bigfoot at the entrance of town. See?
That's adorable.
I love that.
That is
Yeah.
absolutely adorable.
And I actually really also love that because apparently one of the terms used for Bigfoot is wood ape.
Oh, that's a
Like
fun
there's
one.
so many. Like there's skunk ape, that's the big one in Florida. There's the grass man in Ohio, the Fook monster in Arkansas, wood booger in
Wood
Virginia,
Booger is a fun one.
the monster of Whitehall in Whitehall, New York, Momo in Missouri, which is really funny because one of my coworkers is named Momo, and now I'm gonna have to tell her.
And that's what I just went to a few months ago, the Momo Fest.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
It was
I-
not about Bigfoot, it was about dumplings.
wild! Because
It
I was
was
like,
a dumpling festival.
I was like,
God,
how
there's
could
a
you
dumpling
not
festival?
tell me
I-
that you
I-
went to a Bigfoot festival?
If I went to a Bigfoot festival without you, you think I would fucking tell you?
Yeah, I would be pretty offended.
But I'm getting the evil stare down from Scarlett right now because apparently I went to a dumpling festival without her.
There's a dumpling festival?
Yeah, right here in Queens.
We'll go next year, I promise.
Okay.
Okay.
I love dumplings.
I know you do.
It's like my favorite food
I-
besides raviolis. No, 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 no. No. Okay.
I'm so sorry.
That's it.
Oh God.
No.
But
I'm so sorry. I feel y'all can't see it, but I can't look at her right now because the look of betrayal.
don't worry. There's the Honey Island swamp monster in Louisiana.
That doesn't help me right now. There was
The
dumplings
Dewey
on
Lake
the line.
monster in Michigan. Shout out to Jade's wife, the Dewey Lake monster in Michigan.
Hopefully they have dumplings.
Mogollon monster in Arizona. The big muddy monster in southern Illinois.
You're gonna get even more
Oh.
mad when you find out who I
Oh.
did go with.
Okay, but I do love this one.
Oh, no.
One version of him is called the Old Men of the Mountain in West Virginia. And the other remaining names
Oh no.
are
I'm like,
Bushman, Treeman, and Wildman. And now don't you all feel better that you heard all these wonderful names interjecting into the possible feud that could have broken out in the middle of this nest, but my nest is too small for chaos.
I don't know what are you talking about. Too small for chaos. You should see how red Jade is turning right now. She's as red as her hair.
I can't help it because I'm so freaking. I can feel your hate.
Hate is a strong word.
Okay, I can feel your disappointment, and that makes it worse. No. It was a spur of the moment thing. I went with Dominique
Okay,
and her new boyfriend
that's okay.
and Shrek.
Boo.
Ew.
We love Shrek on this podcast, but if you listen closely, there are some Shreks that we don't like.
Actually, I'm not gonna call him Shrek anymore. Can we call him the bald Bigfoot?
I like
That's
bald
disrespectful to Bigfoot.
Well, that's
That
not fair
is
to
disrespectful
Bigfoot.
to Bigfoot.
We're immortalizing Bigfoot
We call him
today.
Eustace
Eustace Bag.
because
He's a douche.
One, he's a douche. Two, do you know that episode with like the Hunchback guy? He's like, Eustace keeps insulting the Hunchback, right?
And then he gets
Courage-
turned into one.
No, because then Courage is like, yo, just call him bald. He's like, you, sir, are bald. And Eustace gets mad, right? And then, he tries to insult him again. And then he's like, you, sir, are indeed very bald. And then he gets more mad. And then, you know, eventually, you know, like it just goes back and forth. And then fucking
Honestly, making fun of him being bald doesn't work.
Muriel comes in and she's like, and he's like, they called me bald. And Muriel's like, well, Eustace, dear, you are bald. I don't know. I think Eustace works.
It could work, but honestly, he doesn't deserve to have any name.
Okay, but I have to ask one thing. If we're talking about names, what's our favorite creative name for the Bigfoot?
I personally, of all the names that you said,
They're all very
personally,
fun.
I kind
I have
of
to like look up a list now so I can like comprehend.
I'm sorry. I just I like the wood booger.
I also
Kind of
like
a good one. That's
Woodbugger.
like the funniest.
I think Woodbugger is hysterical,
That-
and I want to know if is it because the Bigfoot constantly has a runny nose?
That sounds like a 5-year-old came up with it, and honestly, I'm kind of like
I'm here
appreciate
for it.
I love it.
I'm here
It
for
very
it.
Man,
much
I like-
sounds like that.
What's
Like
kind of funny, actually, like too, is the like not to backtrack again, but like that's all I do apparently.
Because the ADHD needs to be satisfied.
Yeah, no, but so the other fun thing, like the reason the town that the town Williamstown upstate had that wooden
Bigfoot cutout.
wood booger Bigfoot cutout. Is because there was I have to double check the year. I think it was like the late 80s or the 90s, something like that. They had a Bigfoot sighting
ooh,
in the wood. Let's
Probably a
see.
bear.
Oh, it probably was. Let's see.
I think he was a hungry Bigfoot.
This was.
He was tired of living a solitary life.
Yeah, it was December or either 1985 or 1986.
Oh, I was
And-
born.
Yeah, so
I was existing.
yeah, basically, a bunch of guys were fucking camping, cabin in the woods kind of deal. They hear some weird ass noises and they see a Bigfoot shadow figure through the fucking window.
Well, at least it wasn't aliens.
That's true.
Who knows? Maybe Bigfoot is an alien. That sounds like History Channel.
In all
mean,
honesty, it
does.
could be. That's why maybe we can't find him.
Okay, so
Think about it.
Y'all have not
Yeah.
had to listen to me rant about this, but I am a big believer in the extraterrestrial. And I feel like there's no way that there isn't other life in the universe. Our universe is so vast. There's no way there's not other life, whether it's little green men like we see in sci-fi movies.
There's
or,
a planet that has night lights.
Exactly.
No, they found it. It's recent in astrological news. They recently were focusing, one of the big telescopes that's out in the outer rims or whatever is focusing on another galaxy, one of our closest neighbors, and there's a planet that they saw has lights.
Oh,
Or what appears to be lights, city lights, like the
Yeah.
way you can see from our planet, the
That-
lights at night.
Does not surprise
Holy
me.
shit,
Like,
that's
I
awesome.
just feel like there's no way. Like, we can't be the only creatures. I just don't feel like that's how it
admitted
works.
that there are aliens. The government admitted that UFOs are real. The government declassified a fucking bunch of shit.
Tom DeLonge was right.
Dude, the Greek dude from Ancient Aliens is right.
I do love that Greek dude
He's
from
a
Ancient
meme,
Aliens.
okay? Tom DeLonge from Blink 182 was fucking correct. Aliens exist.
I miss you. I miss you. But yeah, no, seriously, how do we not know that Bigfoot is not a form of alien? And the reason why they're so sporadic and they do all these things is because they land to come take some natural resources from the forest that they come from, the forest that they land in,
Yeah.
and then they fuck off.
I mean, that's essentially the plot of the Chicken Little movie.
Oh, yeah.
Is that they're
haven't seen
literally,
that.
oh my God, it's the best. The one really bad trip I had in my life was literally because I decided it was my first time having, the good. And I thought it was a good idea to have an edible because I was in college and stupid and I just wanted to rebel. And I didn't have many avenues to because I lived at home. And I had way too much of that brownie and I was literally watching Chicken Little. And I literally tripped out so hard. Anyway, yeah, the
We
plot
love
of Chicken
Chicken Little.
Little is literally that these
Zach Braff is the voice
aliens.
of Chicken Little.
I love
Who?
Zach Braff.
Zach Braff.
He's another one that I
guy
have a
from
huge crush
Scrubs.
on.
I've never seen Scrubs.
Garden State.
I've never seen Garden State either, but
Oh,
Cam says
honey.
that he wants to show
He's my other free pass. Just put it that way.
I have a big crush on him.
Oh, hold on. Let me look this
And
motherfucker
if
up.
y'all haven't seen it, you should actually see his version of Disney Plus's Cheered by the Dozen because it was actually fantastic because they made it very new and relevant, and I thought it was really well done. But the whole point of Chicken Little is the whole joke as to why he says the sky is falling is because you find out
I have a type. Don't you
that
judge me.
they're aliens that are just coming to get nuts.
Scarlet. Scarlet.
Look, if you're going to judge Jade on that one, you're also going to judge me because I'm in love with him.
Don't judge me.
Sorry, I'm judging both of y'all right now.
Look,
Really?
really? Okay, I think it's less surprising from me though.
No, it's less surprising from you for sure. But like
Me. I'm sorry. I have 3 passes. Paul Rudd.
that checks.
Zach Braff. Shut up.
Love him. Zach Braff.
And now I don't want to tell you my 3rd.
Zach Braff, you should come on this
Just do it.
podcast.
Just do it.
No. No, you're gonna make me feel bad.
I'll tell you mine.
It's Pedro Pascal.
Is it Bigfoot?
Oh, that's valid though. I
it's
mean,
Pedro Pascal.
I'd fuck Pedro Pascal in a heartbeat.
I have.
Baby. No, it's okay. I'll tell you mine.
Yes, I need to know yours now so I can judge you.
Oh, Megan Fox.
Fair.
Damn it.
Jennifer Tilly.
Fair.
Damn it. I can't judge because I would.
Yeah, no, and oh god, who's the third one? Does it have to be a real person?
Yes.
Fuck. Because I was gonna
Is
say
it
Pyramid
me?
Head.
Okay, I'm really gonna fucking judge. I'm judging you on that one only because it is fictional and he would cut you in half with his giant fucking knife.
And joke's on you. I'm into that shit. Okay, fine. Real person. Let me think. Oh god.
Oh no, is old lady Lavender starting to kick in? Wake up.
I'm trying to think. Who is another real person that I got Keanu Reeves.
Oh,
Fair.
fair. I would fuck
Fair.
Keanu Reeves. in a
I was like
heartbeat.
waiting to hear what you were gonna say
Because he's like, I know he's like old enough to be. He's like literally my mom's age, but I don't care. I'd fuck his old ass.
So what? I would climb him.
it's
Exactly.
okay. I would do anything to Jason Segel. He's single now, so
Really?
Oh, he's single?
I love Jason Segel.
No. I'm saying really. He's single. I didn't know he had a.
I was like, he's single.
I
You see,
didn't-
I knew about this one.
I love
who's
Jason
another one that
Segel.
you know who's another one that I would probably give a free pass to? Believe it or not,
Yeah.
Seth Rogen.
He's one of the few ones that I
think he
don't-
would be a wonderful and consummate lover.
You see, that I can agree with because
I just-
especially because he cut off James Franco as soon as he realized the shitty stuff James did to women. I'm like, that's a real ally.
See, the only thing is,
And that was one of his best friends. So like real
Seth
ally.
Rogen reminds me a lot of a friend that I have, and it's weird.
Fair.
Oh, I know which one you
Yeah.
mean. I know which one you mean.
You see,
Sorry,
mine
bro.
would definitely be
Definitely gothic. Seth Rogen.
Jason Segel. I'm trying to think. And then probably, Tobey Maguire is always on that list, but I don't know if he's in my top 3. Vince Vaughn.
Really?
Okay, hear me out. Vince
Vaughn
Vaughn
could be Bigfoot.
He could. Vince Vaughn in Couples Retreat is my favorite Vince Vaughn. Loving
Fair.
husband. Kind of like, like he's complicated in the terms of like he does things that dumb man things do, but he really just loves his wife and all she wants is for him to take her to the waterfall.
Fair.
Like I'm in love with him. And probably like, okay, this is gonna like show off my age. Robert Pattinson could do whatever he wants to me at whatever moment in my life.
I mean, are we really that shocked?
No.
Okay.
Wait, really? You would actually do Robert Pattinson and not Carlisle?
Here's the
or
thing.
Emmett?
I love all of them, and I would like to make
or
it very
Jasper
clear
or
that
Alice.
all of the Cullens can get
Yeet
it.
Jasper
I
into
want to
the
make that
fucking
very
fire.
clear. Okay.
Fuck that Confederate motherfucker.
All right, I'm gonna be really real with y'all, like really quick. I loved Jasper. But here's the thing, I didn't really like fully like get it when I was first reading them. You know what I mean? Like, because they came out when I was in like middle school. So I had a very, very like above average reading level.
Oh, no.
So I was reading
We
like
have started the we have
no.
so
started
to make
the
it like,
lavender
very quick, I promise.
the twi
I
hole.
promise, Phoenix Nation, we will do a whole episode on this
Please.
because I deserve it.
Wait, no, actually, I kind of want to do this. It'd be funny.
Fine.
But I would
like-
like to make very clear that I did actually think Emmett. I loved Emmett, and then I loved Emmett, but I thought Jasper was really hot because he was like mysterious. But I was a team Edward girly. But I also had a big crush on Seth from the Wolf Pack.
I quit.
Does no one else remember Sag?
I do.
He was so cute. He was the baby of the group. I thought he was like so endearing.
Like,
He looks like way too many of the people that I know.
You see, the problem is that it's Boo Boo Stewart, and I love him. And Boo Boo Stewart, please come back to just being in everything because I miss your face, and I loved you in Descendants.
I mean, I was Team Jacob.
You see, the only reason I wasn't Team Jacob is I think solely because I was so in love with Edward, and I loved the idea of a man who was so mysterious.
See, the thing is, everyone was Team Edward, so I
Nope.
had to be. Being a Team Edward was too mainstream, so I had to be Team Jacob.
The
So,
other problem is
fun
Jacob
fact-
is wonderful in New Moon, and then
Just
Stephanie Meyer
sucks.
purposefully makes him suck the next next two
So-
books.
Fun fact.
She's also a Mormon.
Because
True.
because I was a lot older when those books came out. I was in college when that
Yes.
I'm pretty sure when those books came out, or at least beginning to be in college.
Fair.
Yes, I have read them. Of course, it's a vampire book. I'm gonna fucking read it. But I'm not Team Edward. I'm not Team Jacob. I'm not Team anything because vampires don't fucking sparkle. I am Team Lost Boys. I
Fair.
would fuck the Lost Boys before
Okay.
I would fuck Edward.
No, that's
Just
that's
saying.
fair. I would fuck that girl Star from the Lost Boys before I'd fuck
Yes.
anyone else. I mean,
I just love that
I don't know,
Edward's
Kiefer
pretty.
Sutherland, like,
Kiefer Sutherland is hot in the Lost Boys.
He
with
is
his
very
fucking
hot.
mullet.
but he's got like a weird face, and I can't do it.
Because his mullet.
Maybe,
The
I don't know,
mullet.
like,
I just
maybe
want to
it's the
run
mu-
my hands through it.
I don't know. You see, like his thing. If the face weirds me out, I can't do it.
No, okay. And then I'll do you one better. I would fuck Brad Pitt as Louis from
I would
Interview with the Vampire.
You see, I would fuck Brad Pitt, but I would fuck Brad Pitt in like Bullet Train. I want like old Brad
I would
Pitt.
fuck both.
Like I
I
don't
would
know,
fuck
young
both.
Brad Pitt is like too pretty for me, but like old Brad Pitt that looks like he's like been beat up and shit. I'm
Hazard.
like, okay,
The
gimme.
only Brad Pitt I find
I like-
attractive is Benjamin Button. Brad Pitt.
Old Benjamin Button or young one?
like mid Benjamin
No,
Button.
no. Listen, I was never a Brad Pitt girly, like, because he just wasn't my guy. Until I saw him play Death.
Oh, I love that movie.
I haven't seen that movie.
It was good.
It's fantastic, actually. But yeah, I fell in love with him in Benjamin Button, and I actually, even though it's one of my favorite films, cannot watch it because I cry.
Just so to get back on the vampire fucking thing. Notice how I did not mention Tom Cruise.
Boo.
No.
No, thank you.
yeet.
Gross.
Yay!
Yeah, no, like
No, we're done.
Gross.
No. Any more Bigfoot tidbits? Because we should wrap it up. We should be like, we should make like Bigfoot and disappear into the woods.
I agree.
honestly though,
and
like that's kind of the move.
I gotta say, Phoenix Nation, thank you for voting for Bigfoot, and thank you for coming not only for a Bigfoot thesis, but the thesis of every other thing that's on our brain.
Yeah.
We promise
Oh,
we'll
yeah.
try to stay. Well, you
No,
know
we
what?
don't.
I'm not
Don't
going to
make those
promise.
promises.
I'm not going to promise. I can't promise we're going to be on track when
We're
we
not.
talk about our next topic you guys voted for, which was the Amityville Horror House.
That will probably be a lot more engaged in because the Amityville Horror House is in our backyard.
Exactly.
Yeah, oh,
And
Amityville Horror is fun.
you see, the thing about Bigfoot is like, yeah, there's research about Bigfoot, but like, you know, how much do you guys want to hear about what their guttural sounds sound like? You know, we had to keep it fun. Had to keep it light.
Wait, why
airy.
do I sound like a turkey?
That actually made me think of I'm a goofy goober from SpongeBob.
I wish I knew the reference. I'm sorry.
No,
I don't know the reference.
I never
either.
watched SpongeBob.
Neither did I.
It's after my time. Even though it's 25 years old, I have not.
God.
I didn't watch SpongeBob.
There,
Sorry.
it's okay.
It's okay.
I will show you, but it's like, you know, sexy Patrick.
Sexy Patrick? Oh,
That's where
okay,
that's from.
okay. Our friend Angel Moon Cosplay did that.
Yes,
at
and
New
it was
York
so
City
hot.
Comic Con this year. She looks
We love
fucking
you, Angel
hot.
Oh, I
Moon.
love her.
I love her. And then she did Bayonetta.
Goddamn
I saw
legend.
that. Yo, she looks so fucking good.
Oh, she was.
She looks so fucking good as Bayonetta.
Girl. All right. On that note, though, we should go.
Thank you for listening about the Bigfoot, and we hope that, you know, this Bigfoot thesis will come up in your next
Is it a thesis
cryptozoology.
or is it more of a conversation?
It's a conversation.
I say we call it a thesis.
It's a
you know.
conversational thesis.
It's a conversational thesis based on also who we'd like to fuck.
Exactly. That's why I think
Just
it's a thesis.
not Bigfoot, though.
It's got very full, rounded citations.
My God, my. We need to do the Hear Me Out cake because that one.
Yeah,
would be
we're doing
fucking
a Phoenix
weird.
Gate Hear
I
Me
have
Out
been
cake.
pitching this for a while. As
We
you
will be
guys know.
doing it. It'll be going up on our TikTok and YouTube.
Yes,
Yes.
please.
So, also, if you are not following us on TikTok and TikTok and YouTube, you're going to miss out because we have a big interview with William Russell coming up that'll only be available on our YouTube. So
Yes.
check it out. Okay, bye.
Bye.
Later.